Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Ruben Reyes. This speech was given by Margaret Sanger in March 1925 in New York. The speech is called The Children's Era. Mr. Chairman, ladies and gentlemen, my subject is the Children's Era. Why does the Children's Era remain a dream of the dream in the distant future? Why has so little been accomplished? In spite of our acknowledged love for children, of our generosity, of our goodwill, all the enormous spending of millions on philanthropy and charities, of our warm heart sentiment, of our incessant activity and social consciousness. Why? Before you can cultivate a garden, you must know something about gardening. You have got to give your seeds a proper soil in which to grow. You have got to give them sunlight and fresh air. You have got to give them space and the opportunity in the art to lift their flowers to the sun, to strike their roots deep into the soil. Always, and always, do not forget this. You have got to fight weeds. You cannot have a garden if you let weeds overrun it. So, if we want to make this world a garden for the children, we must first of all learn the lesson of the gardener. So far, we have not been gardeners. We have only been a sort of silver reception committee, a reception committee of the Grand Southern Station of life. Trainer after trainer of students are coming in day and night. Nameless refugees arriving out of nowhere to be here. Trainer after trainer. Many unwelcome, unwanted, unprepared for, unnamed, without baggage, without passport, most of them without pedigrees. These unlimited hordes of refugees arrive in such numbers that the reception committee is thrown into a panic of their activity. The reception committee arose itself heroically, established emergency measures, milk station, maternity centers, settlement house, playgrounds, orphanage, welfare leagues, and every conceivable kind of charitable effort. But still trainers of children keep on coming. Human will crop up that spares so fast in this sinister struggle for existence that the overworked committee becomes exhausted and efficient and can think of no way out. When we protest against these immeasurable, meaningless ways of motherhood and child life, when we protest against the ever-mounting cost of the world of asylum, prisons, homes for the feeble-minded, and such institutions for the unfit, when we protest against the disorder and chaos and tragedy of modern life, when we point out the biological corruption that is destroying the very heart of American life, we are told that we are making merely an emotional appeal. When we point the one immediate practical way toward order and beauty in society, the only way to lay the foundation of a society composed of happy children, happy women, and happy men, they call this idea indecent and immoral. It is not enough to clean up the filth and disorder of our overcrowded cities. It is not enough to stop the evil child labor, even if we could. It is not enough to decrease the rate of infantile mortality. It is not enough to open playgrounds and build more public schools in which we can standardize the mind of the young. It is not enough to throw millions of dollars into charities and philanthropies. Don't deceive ourselves that by so doing we are taking the world safe for the children. Do I exaggerate? Am I taking a rare exception and making a general rule? Our opponents declare that children are conceived in love. in that every newborn baby converts his parents into love and unselfishness. My answer is to point to the asylum, to the hospitals, to ever-growing institution for the unfit. Look into the family history of those who are feeble-minded, or behind the bars of jails and prisons. Trace the family histories, find out the condition under which they were conceived and born, before you attempt to persuade us that reckless breeding has nothing to do with these great questions. In conclusion, let me repeat, we are not trying to establish a dictatorship over parents. We want to free women from slavery and a will of motherhood. We are fighting for the emancipation for the mothers of the world, the children of the world, and the children to be. We want to create a real century of the child, usher in the children's era. We can do this by handling the terrific gift of life in bodies fit and perfect and can be fashioned. Help us to make this conference, which has aroused with so much interest, the turning point toward this era. Only so you can help in the creation of the future. Thank you.